I feel like we all kind of saw this coming the moment Blake referred to Taylor as her dragons. Be so serious. So apparently they are merely taking space from each other, but they are no longer friends, which is a double negative. And you kind of know what that means, right? And for what it's worth, Taylor Swift being 35 years old, that corresponds to a 12th house year, which tend to invite endings, wrapping up chapters, closing things down. So it wouldn't be unsurprising to experience a winding down of a significant relationship, or at least a version of a relationship. It's also interesting down here. So, in late April, a source told People that Swift was really hurt after being implicated in Lively's legal fight, but that the stars were working to put it all behind them. This, again, is following the complaint filed by Baldoni in Jan, which we all saw the whole Khaleesi comment. And this is pretty significant astrological timing because back in Jan, we had a Mars retrograde, which was in Cancer. That was spicy. That was a lot of, I feel, a lot of things. Mars in Cancer can also indicate like a fight between female friendships. And when you think about April, that was Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. It really happened in the bulk of March, but this is actually the week that we are wrapping this whole shebang up. So it's interesting that this is coming this week, suggesting on some level it is not as temporary or halt. This is never going to be the same again. We will never, ever, we're never getting back together. And apparently, it's not only Taylor Swift. Blake is losing all her friends. Gigi Hadid, no longer close, someone who lent an extensive amount of her wardrobe, I guess, to the It Ends With Us set. Remember that whole thing? Yikes. So, what's worth noting about Blake's chart at this time is yes, Virgo stellium, but she's got a Chiron in Gemini in the 11th house. What does that mean? Well, the TLDR, Chiron is kind of like this core wounding in the chart, and in Gemini, so much about our texts, LOL, our words, almost on some level, like insecurity around my, I guess, friendships in the 11th house. The 11th house is who you are looking to hang out with that can inspire your strategic alliances. When you think about Jupiter, this planet of blessings and abundance, when it comes through, it promotes this expansion of an experience. And usually you would like to think it's abundant, but in this case, it's very much maybe this blessing in disguise. You're surrounded by people who inherently are curating your insecurity or feeding your insecurity, so it's like really not letting you shine the way you need to be.